we need to seriously talk about buy now, pay later, because it's putting a lot of people into debt. And the amount of people who actually encourage others to use their services is actually quite disheartening and quite disappointing, because why would you encourage people to put themselves in debt?
Hi Ben, I've seen a bag that I like. Do you do like Klarna?
We do offer Klarna, yeah.
And I can definitely use it on an designer bag because I've seen a lot of people saying like Klarna's for poor people.
Don't know why people say this. If it's easier for you and you'd rather pay it off in 30 days, or you want to spread the payment over 3 to 6 to 9, 12 months, whatever it is that they offer you, do it. I think it's absolutely fine. I wouldn't listen to people on the internet saying Klarna's for poor people, that's for sure.
Okay, that's great, because I've seen the bag and I get paid for the end of the month. I'm like, I can definitely afford it, but I just don't want to miss it. I don't want it to sell before I get a chance to buy it.
Yeah, exactly. What bag is it?
The Louis Vuitton Neverfull just got in in the monogram print.
They actually sell really quickly as well. A lot of people use it for that, not just to spread payments, you know what I mean?
Amazing, thanks. I'm going to go buy it now.
Girl math is when you use Afterpay for literally everything. So when you buy a $100 pair of shoes and you only have to pay $25 that day, and then the pair of shoes show up at my apartment 3 days later, the shoes are $25. Why do I care if in 2 months I have to pay another $25? I don't know me 2 months from now. She can deal with that. I'm gonna buy a lot of things in 2 months that are more expensive than $25. Why do I care about a second payment? What if I find $1 million on the ground next week? Yeah, that's girl math. And it's scary that makes sense to me in my head.
Coachella attendees, look to your left and then look to your right. Chances are one of the people that you just looked at went into debt to afford to come to Coachella. According to Billboard, 60% of all Coachella attendees use buy now, pay later to be able to afford their tickets to Coachella. A lot of the people posting about their fun time at Coachella were going into debt to do it. Look, Coachella is famously expensive, and this year general admission tickets started at $600. And you know they got way more expensive than that. Now, on top of the general admission ticket cost, people had to pay for transportation, food, lodging, and the price when everybody else is trying to get those same things goes through the roof. Now, it may have been worth it for some, but let's face it, in this economy, going to Coachella was a luxury many people probably should have just gone without. But if you missed out this year, don't feel too bad, because what you did miss out on was also getting into debt. So for anyone not telling the full story of just how people are affording things like Coachella, you just made the D3 List, a podcast about dumb, desperate, and diabolical business decisions. Make sure to follow us for free on the d3list.substack.com.
I wouldn't consider this a hack, but it's just a way to perceive money a little bit differently when you're getting into buying makeup. So if you really start buying makeup, you realize that expensive makeup is actually expensive for a reason. It's not like they're just making it expensive because it's a brand name. The makeup quality is really, really good. Like the materials, the ingredients is really good. So it's costly. So as you know, these products can be like $40 to $50 for one item. So if you're doing a full face, it's going to run you at least $200 to $300 easily in Sephora. So in my brain, the way I think of it is when I buy my makeup, I just put it on Klarna and I total the Klarna payment to what I would feel comfortable paying every month for the makeup. So, I mean, again, it's not a hack, but it's just like a way to like view your money. So if you need to buy more makeup in bulk, use Klarna. And in my brain, it makes sense to do that because Shira once said that if she went broke, she would skip eating to afford makeup. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an investment. So if you need to buy more makeup and you don't have the money, use the Klarna and just buy whatever you need that will total that monthly payment to something that feels comfortable. Just do it.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one I'm going to use to go? Bruh, why did my 8-year-old get up this morning saying, Mom, I want to go on a cruise for my 9th birthday? And I'm like, well, how we going to pay for this cruise? This girl says, Mom, you can use your buy now, pay later app. Bruh, where these kids come from? I use it so much. She suggested that I use my buy now, pay later app anyways. Yeah, so guess what I'm about to do? Go book a cruise for her 9th birthday, which is in June. The things you do for your kids, but get into it, get into the buy now, pay later apps. And when I tell you, I'm going to make more videos for y'all. Because I think I found my little niche. Because I use my buy now, pay later apps for a lot of things. I don't know which one to use. Whichever one. Probably Zip. Because Zip, I got a high limit. And then on top of that, you can use this card anywhere that accepts any type of Visa payment. So if you need a physical card, go through the app. If the physical card, if it gives you the option, that means you qualify. If you don't, then you just don't. Eventually, hopefully, it will show up for you. But that's the only way you can apply for a physical card. Thank me later.
My toxic trait is if Klarna or Afterpay is an option, you best believe I'm going to select that. Now, don't come after me. Don't judge. This is a we listen and we don't judge zone, okay? But yes, $20? Nah, I ain't doing that. I'll spend $5 every other week. Girl math. And when the husband asks how much you spent, I'll be like, oh yeah, $5. Little does he know, $5 is going to be every other week. We listen and we don't judge.
You know what, I'm just gonna say it because I think we need to stop the hate and the stigma. I am a proud member of the Afterpay community. And you know what, I think some people abuse Afterpay and that's why it gets a bad rap. I'm not one of those people that Afterpays things that I couldn't actually pay for in full, you know? But being someone that has a raging shopping addiction, it just makes me feel better about all the money I'm constantly spending. For example, today I placed a Sephora order and it was like $170. You know how much better I felt about myself financially knowing that I was paying $43 today as opposed to paying $170 today? My shelves are full of makeup. I can't really mentally justify buying more makeup, but I mean, hey, it's only $43. I think who it's really there for is those of us who are mentally ill and addicted to shopping because it helps us feel better about our poor financial decisions.
You'll be chilling with $46 in your account. Internet bill come through, that's $40. Now you got $6 left and you got to Klarna the Chipotle bowl. Where do we go from here?
Y'all really need to start using Klarna to get your groceries. Groceries are expensive. But I got all of this today for $55 because I used Klarna. So $55. I think the total was $222, and then I used the Klarna, and then I had a $5 coupon, and then it all came out to $55.
I'm Afterpay's #1 consumer, #1 fan. If I'm buying something online and it's over $300, especially if it's for me, like a mom purchase, I will Afterpay it because I feel less guilt. Last week I placed an order on Abercrombie. It was like $300 and something, and I was like gonna hit click to pay, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna Afterpay this. It's gonna make me feel less guilty to pay it in 4 installments of $81 or whatever it is. So I did that. But did you guys know there's an Afterpay for flights, for vacation packages? It's called Uplift. I'm pretty sure they do it in 6 and 12 month installments rather than just like 4 payments. You can like book your flights. You can book your flights and it's taken out over a 6 to 12 month length of time, just like Afterpay, but for Southwest. Now, I have Southwest credit card, I have Companion Pass, and I have points, so I won't be afterpaying a trip that I'm taking my daughter on in a couple weeks, but it's dangerous. It's dangerous. College me would have afterpaid my Panama City spring break trip.
All of my girlies out there on a debt-free journey, baby, snaps to you. I hope that you achieve all your goals. I hope that your TikToks help you become debt-free, but honey, that could never be me. Afterpay, Klarna, Affirm are my best friends. I'm going on 3 trips this year, and not one of them was paid in full by my money. They're all on loans. I'm going on a cruise. That's on Afterpay. I got airline tickets through Klarna. I want to go places. I want to do too much stuff. I don't care so much about material things, but baby, I'm going on trips. I'm not sitting at home. And for me to become debt-free, I would have to probably go a year without going anywhere, and I'm not going to do that. So I hope that that works for you, but I am too financially irresponsible, specifically when it comes to going on vacations. We'll just save up and then go on a trip. No, I might be dead. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? We don't know. As far as I'm concerned, that debt can go in the ground with me.
Let me tell you what, if they get Afterpay on TikTok Shop, bitch, it's over, okay? It's over. Take my card. We're done. Let me tell you a little something. It's not that I can't afford what I want to buy. It's that $25 coming out of my account is much more satisfying than $125 coming out at once, right? And it's like, yes, I could just pay the $125, but like, bitch, let's just do $25 because then girl math, it's pretty much like free. Like, you know, the Afterpay girlies know what I'm talking about. So, Klarna, Shop Pay, whatever the fuck, TikTok Shop, get on it, okay? Get on it. You want more sales? Get you some Afterpay. Watch out. Your sales gonna shoot up. They're gonna shoot up.
Oh, good. You've affirmed DoorDash Chick-fil-A. We knew it would happen in the show. I knew it would. Oh, it only took, what, a month? What, a month since I was announced? What the Here we go. Here it is. Are you kidding me?
It was like 40 $40. Why the would I pay $40 in one payment? I could split it into 4.
Why would you pay $40 when you make no money?
I do. I do make money.
You live with parents. That's why it's able to stretch a little further. But if living with parents, at least pay for it in full. Or how about better yet, pay off your $45,000 of debt so you can move on with your life. So you can move to another city. Good f***ing luck. Like you can't affirm door dashing Chick-fil-A. You cannot affirm it. Why?
Why not?
I knew this would fucking happen, and of course you're gonna be paying interest on it. Oh, we're not affirming DoorDash, guys. Come on! We can't be doing this as a society. Oh, what a joke. What a joke. What? I don't fucking know, man. What do you, pull up your zip. Pull out your zip. Now I said it.
You said it right
Pull
this
it
time.
the fuck up!
I'm doing it. You need a little boo-boo in your life.
Oh, I need you to just
Have you heard the Little Boo Boo song?
I've never heard of La Boo Boo. So you think I heard the song?
Yeah, you should have heard it.
Nope.
Why is pay in 4 so addictive? I don't know what it is about a pay in 4, but I can just never resist. I could have all the money in the world, I'm still paying 4. It's like, why would I spend $100 when I can just spend $25 every 2 weeks over the span of the next 6 weeks? I first started using all that stuff during the pandemic, and I used to be so responsible with it. Like, I would pay my stuff off early, I'd be doubling up payments, I was not playing. And then something happened and I just stopped giving a fuck. Now, if you tell me it takes 8 weeks, I'm using all 8 of my weeks. I don't care. I have control issues, so I don't believe in auto pays. I gotta pay it myself every single time. Like, you know, let my job give me the money, then I'll give it to you. I'm not letting you just take it out my account. No. I'm gonna stop all that stuff though. All that Klarna, Affirm, Zip, all that. Yeah, I gotta stop. I only made this video because I just got a notification about my payment being due. So it pissed me off and I just wanted to share it with y'all.
As highlighted throughout the video, it is sad to see that people are encouraged to actually spend money that they don't have because of instant gratification, letting people say that, you know, it's just a little bit, I'm not gonna feel it because I can still get what I want, and then just pay it off in like another month and a half. But when you fall into that trap, a lot of people are actually making it worse by adding more into their account, having to make more small payments to the point where they don't budget properly, or they can't because there's just so many transactions going on, because they keep thinking to themselves, I can afford $10, I can afford $15. But when you see those small numbers everywhere and you have to pay them out every few days or every few weeks, it starts to be discouraging, because it's like, whoa, I can't afford this because this company made it seem like I can. But, you know, people just telling each other that, hey, it's okay, just spend the money, you deserve it. It's not really good, because you're putting yourself in a financial situation that makes living a lot more difficult. I get it that we want things in life, but these companies could give a crap about your living situation, about your finances. They want to suck as much money out of you as possible. And of course, they're going to do it in the most enticing way possible by making everything seem affordable, but in reality, you just can't. And it's just sad because it's riddled everywhere. You can go to the grocery store, you can go get DoorDash, eat out, vacation, flights, whatever it is. It's just everywhere because these companies know the weaknesses that we have, which is instant gratification. We don't delay things that we used to work hard for. Now it's just all in the palm of our hands, and we don't even really enjoy it, or we don't appreciate it because it's just handed out to us. So those are just things that I've noticed with buy now, pay later. I know that a lot of us want things. I want things, but it's not really worth it, because you're just putting yourself in a financial situation that makes life more difficult than convenient. If you agree with me, please leave a like down below. Comment if you had your own personal experience, whether you're responsible or irresponsible, whether you encourage or discourage people to use it. It's up to you. But guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.